Welcome to another short film produced by Electronics from the Electronics laboratory actually. For this film I'm going to introduce you to the Formula Flow Code buggy, which was described in the latest summer issue of Electronics magazine, somewhere towards the back of the magazine, the final few pages. So if you want technical detail on this thing we'll be discussing, please have a look at the relevant article. Formula Flow Code buggy is intended for schools, education, students, young people to get acquainted with microcontrollers in general, as well as robotics, which seems to be a very attractive combination. The Formula Flow Code buggy is supplied as a kit. As you can see, I've got the components in front of me. I'll be discussing them one by one a bit later. Flow Code buggy comes out of a box, quite literally, if you like. It's a cardboard box which contains this package, which this one's still unopened. If you look at the components, the first thing you'll notice is the chassis. Blue molded, has two motors and incorporated, very nice, two battery holders. Next component is the controller board, my personal favorite, must say, of the components. USB connection, serial connection, very powerful big microcontroller board, several sensors, actuator drivers, all incorporated. Sensor board is attached, as you can see, so no soldering involved. Next come a few minor components, two wheels, two rubber tires for the wheels, software on CD-ROM, Flowcode 3, bag with a couple of small screws you'll be needing, batteries, got 4, not included in the package by the way. Quite importantly, the user manuals for Formula Flow Code buggy itself and e-blocks, very nicely produced. And the final item I'll be needing is my own screwdriver. Next step is to connect the controller board to the chassis. The chassis contains the battery, so that's the power source. You need to connect the power lead to the reverse side of the controller board. It can only be connected in one way, like this, as a polarized connector, fortunately. Next thing to do is to connect up the controller board to the chassis, which is done by way of two wires for the motors. It's connected like this, using small pin connectors. For each motor, you have to watch the polarity. The red wire indicates the positive supply. Next thing to do is secure the sensor board, a little sensor board, to the chassis. That's done using two small screws and nuts. Fairly tricky, I must admit. I have to use my screwdriver like this. So secure that to the front of the Flow Code buggy. Holes are provided, as you can see, so not too much of a problem, as they say in engineering. Okay, that does the trick. Next up are the screws, very tiny self-tapping screws, as you can see here, to fix the controller board to the chassis. There's a special trick to do that. If you teach yourself to first turn the screw left and listen for a ticking sound, and then turn right, like this. Turn left first, we hear a tick sound and turn right. That avoids re-threading of the molded part, which can cause damage. Do it like this, turn left, wait for the sound and turn right. That's the way to, the proper way, the recommended way, if you like, to secure this kind of self-tapping screw. Okay, that's assembling the chassis to the controller board. Okay, the next thing to do is fit the wheels. I've got the two wheels here and of course the tires. We recommend fitting the wheels last and not as the first step, as opposed to what's said in the manual, flow code buggy. You can fit the tires easily onto the wheels. It's a perfect fit, but you have to push the wheels carefully onto the axles. No real force required. And the other wheel, same method really. Wish changing tires was that easy on my car, and push that onto the axle as well, carefully. Right, finally fit batteries into the two compartments. Lids go off like this. If you watch, the battery polarity is printed on the chassis in very fine print actually, so you have to look very carefully there not to make mistakes against battery polarity. First two batteries, close the lid again, watch the polarity again here, goes like this. Close it all up and your flow code buggy should look something like this. That's about as much as I'm able to tell about assembling Formula Flow Code buggy. Very simple matter indeed, as you have seen. Should take you less than 10 minutes, I think. Next time, in our next video, I'll hopefully be showing you how Formula Flow Code travels around a maze and finds its way to the exit, hopefully, and also how it gets programmed using the connectors and the software, of course. So see you around next time.